Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Proven Inspiration. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with training today, and our topic for today is your ex. This is for happily married couples, or couples on their way to being happily married. So this should help you. Too often, what I notice is that couples sometimes take their vows. So you get married to whoever. Um, but when you are in that relationship, you find yourself comparing either your husband to your exes or comparing your wife to your exes. So you could be married to your wife and but then because you've been with Becky, you've been with Kiki, you've been with Katie, you expect your wife to talk the way she talks, but you expect your wife to also be a bedmate like Becky. You expect your wife to play like Katie. You expect your wife to have business skills like Kiki. So you have all these expectations in your mind, and similarly, your wife could have married you, and she expects you to have the money that you have, but she also expects you to be conversational with her like John. She expects you to be kind to her like Paul. She expects you to party with her like Peter. So you have all these expectations, but these are all different people. So in that one relationship, instead of just two people, what you have is like six or more people in the relationship. Why? Because you either keep comparing your partner out loud to your ex, or comparing your partner right now in your mind to your ex, and you'd be like, oh, if it were John, John would have done this. If it were Kiki, Kiki would have done this. That is not fair to your spouse, because they can't be all those people. And the reason why you said I do to this particular person is because you found traits, you found qualities in them that you felt, okay, I can commit to this person. This is the person for me. So there are times when you do need to discuss issues related to your ex, but it shouldn't be a case of all the time you're having conversations about your ex, because then really your ex is not an ex. That ex is very, very present in your relationship, and that's not the way it should be. So in order to move away from that pattern and embrace each other, what I suggest that you do is, when you find yourself comparing your partner out loud or internally to an ex, catch yourself, stop yourself, and then make yourself intentionally focus on the good qualities within your partner. Think about why you said I do. Think about those early days when what attracted you to this person? What caught your eyes? What was it that drew your hearts towards this person and made you feel like this is the person for me? This is my person. Go back to that time. Focus on those qualities. And as you keep doing that, over time, it takes intentionality, it takes practice, because if you've just been in the habit of just comparing and just saying, oh, if it were John, he would have done this. If it were Kiki, he should have done that. If it were Becky, no, that was a habit, and it will take time for you to break that habit. So in order to break that habit, I suggest that you intentionally focus on the good qualities in your spouse, celebrate those qualities, focus on them, focus your mind on what they're doing right and not what they're doing wrong, and just give them grace and understand that because they're human, they're going to fail you. They're going to do things you don't like, and likewise, you're going to do things that they don't like. So if you expect them to be forgiven of you, if you expect them to still love you, extend that forgiveness to them, extend that love to them, and focus on the qualities that they do have and not the qualities that they don't have. And just focus on loving them with all of you. Love can be such a healing balm. Love can actually perform miracles if done correctly. Because when you love a person correctly, eventually they want to love you back. And one of the ways they'd want to love you back, if you were the good person, is they want to do things to please you, things to make you happy. So what you cannot achieve with complaining and comparison, you can possibly achieve by consistently loving your spouse. And that love is not a love that should be manipulative, because whether or not they choose to do what you want them to do, that's not the case. You love them because they're worthy of love. And you said I do to this person for better or for worse. Okay, those are my tips for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. From my heart to yours, until next time, take it easy. Bye.